Hi, I'm Matt.
I missed my cue. Sorry, try that again.
Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Tom.
And I'm Paul.
And this is the Park Bench. Welcome, Paul, back.
Thank you.
That wasn't really sentence-ly.
There were words.
So we started with some bemusement here at what I was saying.
Yeah.
And we're going to continue with some bemusement because I don't even know the title of the video, never mind what they're about to talk about.
The title of this video is probably going to be "We're Sorry, Bro."
Why? What have you done?
I mean, specifically, I'm sorry. This is my public apology.
And you should be.
Paul, do you want to set up where we were? Because this is the second bit of the Sweden trip. This is day 2.
Yeah, sure. We had a little bit of downtime on this Sweden trip. We had engineered it to be slightly less fast-paced than some of our previous trips had been, because I had work the next day and because Tom is considerate like that. And we looked at the map between Uppsala and Stockholm, which was our hotel for the second night, and there is a small town on the map. And it's about 40 minutes off our route. But we had to go there.
Okay.
It's called Bro. B-R-O. I know it's not pronounced bro. I realise, Sweden, that it's probably pronounced bruh.
But you know how it's written down? Bro.
Yeah. And if you think that we wouldn't go 40 minutes out of our way for a load of cheap jokes about that, then you're wrong.
40 minutes is well within my shenanigan tolerance. What did we see?
Okay,
And,
so first of all, we arrived. It's an industrial town. Really, it's a small, standard Swedish town.
It's a decent enough town, bro.
And I do like going to small towns and places because you get to see what it's like outside big cities and outside.
Is it cool, bro?
It was freezing, bro. It was.
Okay.
It was
Covered in snow, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we stopped at the Bro sign, obviously going in.
Dude, bro.
Yeah. So there is a photo of us just going next to Bro. That's good. And then we went further in. We found the Bro Church.
The Bro Church?
Yeah, it's the Bro Church.
Someone made a pun that it should just be a gym.
Yeah. Thanks to friend Gareth there for sending that one in. I say sending that one in.
Sending that one in, yeah. He wrote it on a postcard.
Yeah. Please send your puns on a postcard to this address.
It's just Comic Sans saying no.
No, it's Comic Sans saying some other YouTuber's address is going to be really confused.
Oh, should we do that too?
We went there. We went to the Bro station.
Were there any Bros station there?
There was a Bro train going through to Stockholm. That was
You know my regret about the Bro station?
what?
There was a lift to the platforms
Oh no!
that I saw in the photo afterwards, which we didn't use. So we couldn't say, did we even lift, bro?
We didn't lift.
We did not lift.
in Bro.
Such a mistake.
You didn't even lift, bro.
But it was quite a short town. Everything was mostly single story.
Yeah. Also, it turns out that the Swedish word for lift or elevator for Americans is hiss.
Yeah.
H-I-S-S, hiss.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, so this was the Bro hiss, which I think is just a really buff snake. But
Oh.
I used the Bro Pharmacy, which cured my Bro-related medical ailments.
yes, we went to the Bro supermarket where we bought lunch for Bro.
The Bro flags and the Broadabout, which I can only imagine is where the Bros just spin in circles.
Oh.
I think I've got a photo of the Broadabout.
That was good. But then I have to give a public apology here.
Yeah.
To the Bro Library, and specifically anyone who was
The
in it.
Brobery.
The Brobery, yeah. The Brobibliotek. Bro, to the inhabitants of the town whose name I am mispronouncing, to the inhabitants of Bro, I am sorry. I had eaten quite well the night before, and then in the morning I had what I can describe as quite a lot of high fibre cereal, and I'll be honest, stuff was going on in here, which I managed to avoid. I managed to keep that to myself during the car ride.
You didn't fog it up.
Yeah, it was good. But we get to Bro. We have toured around Bro. I'll be honest, stuff's going on there. So with the confidence of a man who has no idea what he's doing, doesn't know where the toilet is, and doesn't speak the language, I just walked in to the Bro Library, found the toilet, just found WC. Turns out water closet, like WC is a universal symbol. And I'll be honest, I left. The place was clean when I left, but I can only imagine that some sort of book wilting cloud followed me as I left the Bro toilet, and sort of walked speedily and confidently out of the Bro Library into the car immediately. And we drove. And I just closed the door and said, "We should go now." I didn't explain why we should go now until much later. But to the inhabitants of Bro, and specifically the librarians of Bro, to the Brobrarians, I have this is a formal public apology. I am sorry for what may have sounded like a gas leak in your library. I'm sorry. I'm laughing a lot, but I'm genuinely sorry. Was
it a unisex toilet or male,
It was unisex.
Oh, so it wasn't specifically a Bro toilet?
No, it wasn't a Bro toilet.
Okay.
No.
So what you've had there is
it's a very long
basically
setup for a fart joke.
You've had a 2-minute long story about Tom's ass. So I'd have to say I've missed out on some top bants. I think that can definitely be classed as top bants. And bottom bants.
Yes.
And bottom bants.
Although to be fair, we have had better bants on a trip before. The Spain and Portugal one. You specifically got a prop for bants there.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
No, that was the highest bant.
Because we went back when we filmed Spain Portugal. Paul was my camera up there as well, and we flew into Malaga Airport, which is known for lads.
Lads.
Not bros. Lads.
Lager.
It's not the start of like a
Champagne
track or something. Yeah. I mean, go on. It was your gag. We're setting up for the photo here.
Yeah, I waited until the very end of the tour. We had been travelling with limited-sized rucksacks the entire time and pulled out 2 custom-made Lads on Tour T-shirts with our initials on.
In bright orange, the sort of thing you'd have for a stag do.
I had to pay premium rates to get it in bright orange because it's not a standard colour.
It's very much the kind of thing that I would not wear.
Yeah, I think your words when I was opening my bag were, if those are Lads on Tour T-shirts, then no.
I'm kind of sorry I spoiled the gag there, but I'm like, it was.
It's predictable.
And the sunglasses.
Oh yeah, I bought some like 50p eBay shades that really looked the part. Left them in the hire car afterwards. I hope someone enjoyed those.
Oh, a nice present for them.
And so to close off the travel tales, here is the photo.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that 18 to 30 members of the Banter Bus Society in the UK will go for when they go to Magaluf or Tenerife.
Yep.
Or
I mean, I can't say I've ever done that, but I have at least worn the T-shirt.
Momentarily.
I'm sorry, bro. All right.
Okay. Hi, Matt. Hello.
Is your arse wet, Matt?
No,
Okay.
no, that's why I'm perched.
This is why Matt looks so big in this video on the last one, is he's sitting forward to avoid the massive puddle that is on this bench.
So we've got small and far away.